What's up, everybody? This is your man DJ Square, out of the DJ Information Group. And again, we're back here today, and we're talking to a group. We're talking to this new group. And guess what, y'all? They are college students from D. Fort Valley State University in Georgia. And they're here, and they've joined us, and they're going to talk to us about what they got, their new track, Drinks on Me. So we're going to just introduce, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know, and I want to welcome Dove, and that's Dove D.O.V.3. And what I want to do is tell you guys about the DJ Information Group real quick, and that is that the DJ Information Group, we really appreciate you guys coming through. We really appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity to talk to you. And what we do here is we like to connect. We like to connect artists. We like to connect DJs. We like to connect promoters, hosts, people in the industry, people that are uplifting the culture and keeping the culture alive so that we can do things and share information, get people connected out there, and hopefully take your brand or whatever it is that you have, your artistry, and move it to the next level. So that's what we're trying to do. And today, Dove are the ones we're spotlighting today. So I'd like to introduce all of you guys, and you guys are going to do that yourselves. So we're just going to go right down the line, and I've taken the names, I've taken their artist names, and we're going to go by that. So I'm going to go to the first one here. JB, welcome.
Hi, my name is Jamaica Baker. I go by JB in the group, and I'm a female vocalist of the group. So
cool beans. Cool beans. And then we got Warren Peace. And you notice, y'all, check this out. Warren Peace. Take out the way he said that. It's Warren Peace, but he's playing off the words of war and peace. So think about that. That is a powerful name and a powerful word. So welcome, my brother. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hey, it's Warren Peace, aka Ice Cream, the Event of Sex. I'm the male rapper of the group Dove. Hey man, thank you for having us.
Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. And we really appreciate you being here. And then we got Elisha the Great. My man, talk to me.
Hey, thanks for having us here. I'm Eli the Great. I'm the in-house producer and also a background vocalist for the group.
Cool beans, cool beans. And then we got our spokesman of the group. I saved him for last because I know he's going to do a lot of the talking, but I will from time to time hit the group, and any of the group members can chime in on any of the questions that we talk about for sure. But this is your man, THD. What's up, bro?
How you doing, man? Thanks for having us, man. We're very honored for real. My name is Darius, but I go by THD. I'm the lead male vocalist of the group, also a mixer and an engineer of the group as well.
Cool beans. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And you guys have another guy behind the scenes that's working real hard. And I want to give a shout out to Mason. So when he sees this, just let him know the DJ Information Group is giving him a shout out and a salute. So where are you guys? Are all you guys out of Georgia? Of course, you guys are all attending D. Fort Valley State University in Georgia, which is a beautiful thing. I won't get into your study. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe I need to get into your studies a little bit because maybe it's tied into what you're doing. Are you guys studying music, or you guys what are you studying? JB, I'll start off with you.
well, I'm studying biology with a concentration in health science.
What? Ooh, wait. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, hey, you can go a whole bunch of different ways out of that one when you have that. At least you got that right there. That's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. THD, what are your studies?
I'm a senior agricultural engineering technology major.
Oh man. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing as well, because you know, there's this industry called hemp that's really, really growing. And I'm quite sure that they have taught you guys quite a bit about that and what you can utilize it for, the clothes and all kinds of other things. So that's just one of the industries, along with tons and tons of other things, man. So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And agriculture just goes into so many other avenues of work and different things. So I really appreciate you doing what you do as well. So
Sir.
Warren Peace, I like that name, man.
Appreciate
What you studying?
Oh, I'm studying media studies. I'm going to school for film, learning how to film, direct, to produce, write, all that good stuff.
That's a beautiful thing, man. And that will tie you into exactly what you're doing right now. So that's beautiful, man. Definitely, definitely. And then we got Elisha the Great.
Media studies major with a concentration in music technology.
Nice, nice. So you again is tied into the whole music thing as well. Well, my hats go off to you, all of you, and I know the DJs in the group, the members in the group would also salute you and say, keep doing what you're doing. Education is powerful, and education is something that someone can never take away from you. Once you have that knowledge, it can never be taken away. So that's a beautiful thing. Learn all you can. Keep striving to be the best you could possibly be in your studies and just make things go. And you know what? I know it's a cliche, but it's true. The sky is the limit when you have knowledge. So keep it going with that. So now we're going to talk about the group. Now, how did you guys come up with the group? What made you form the group?
All right, so it's a funny story. Basically how it all started, it started in December. We went home for Christmas break from school, and we were all doing our own music. We were doing music separate. We didn't really know each other. Well, I really didn't know anybody, but really Elijah, because he played in the same section as me in the band. We're all in the marching band. So basically, I recently had heard JB. I heard that she could sing, so I reached out to her. We had never spoken ever. I reached out to her, and when I reached out to her, I was like, man, yeah, I really want to collab. You know what I'm saying? You're a female vocalist. There's not a lot of female vocalists. So I really want to collab. And when we came back to school, somehow she was already close to Warren Peace and Eli the Great. So she brought all of them to my house. Even Mason, she brought all of them to my house. And we were collabing. We was making like little play songs and stuff like that. And that's when we ran across the Beat for Drinks. And we were just messing around and we made the song. A lot of people don't know we made this song before we even dropped it, before we even thought about being a group. And we all posed the idea of, hey, we're all different. We all bring different styles of music. We all bring different backgrounds of music because we're not from the same city. So why don't we put that together and make greatness out of it? So that's when we decided, hey, man, let's make this happen. Let's put this together. We all do something different. Gotcha. So that's when D.O.V.3 was formed.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool beans. So I listened to the song, and I think Rod Flash listened to the song. As a matter of fact, Flash was the one that was approached by, I think Eddie approached Flash about the song, the communication on that. Flash, can you speak on that for me? Somebody has a
He hit me up on Facebook. Like, can I send you? I think my group music. I'm like, sure. And actually, I listened to it. If you send me music, I'm gonna listen to it. And I like, yo, I like it. Is it possible that we can have them on my group? And that's how it all got together.
Gotcha. So
but thanks for the music, man. I really like it. And I'm putting it in my rotation. So
yes,
I really like the song.
So, and I listened to the track. It's definitely different. It's a track. It's definitely a mild track. Now you guys classify yourselves as a R&B group. Is that right? Let me go ahead.
Yes, sir. R&B group.
R&B group.
Okay, and you have your R&B group, and then you have is the Drinks the only track that you have right now, or do you have other tracks that you're working on? Where is your project at right now?
So far, we have another single we're working on. It's in the works. We're getting it actually mixed and mastered right now at this moment, called Tonight. It's going to bring a whole new vibe. It's more of a slow jam. Okay. Drinks was more of a bop. This one is more of a slow jam.
Okay. So, with Drinks on Me, what was the concept behind that? Because I know there was more of the hip hops, more of the rap side to it. So was it meant for War and Peace to be the focus on in this particular song, or how was that?
I would say it was more so meant. It wasn't really a exact focus person on the song. It was just really meant to be a up tempo bop that you can bob your head to and enjoy yourself to. You know, I
Got
know a lot of people like to drink and things of that nature.
Uh-huh.
So let's attack that subject and let everybody just have a good time. That's all. That was the whole idea of the song. Let's just
Gotcha.
bop it out.
Well, me as a DJ that listens to a lot of music, just as any other DJ on here, um, we have that ear that sometimes because we are in different genres or we're in different spaces. We are sometimes we get biased or whatever, but we always are open to music. But what I like to do is take someone who's not a DJ and listen to it. So what I did with your track is I had 6 different people listen to your track. I had a gospel artist, a diehard gospel artist listen to your track. I had, of course, some R&B and hip hop people listen to your track. I had some people that just love music listen to your track. And I had some people that just like to, like you say, with the vibe, listen to your track. And I have to tell you, out of all of them enjoyed your track. And they all said the same thing. They all said the fact that they really, really liked the track. They the only comment that I heard, and it's a positive comment. They said that in the back there could probably be some more instruments or whatever, but the track is still good the way it is. Like if you guys had some more back end vocals, like JB sitting back there doing a little something something back there, or otherwise, and then adding some more instruments to it or whatever, that would be good. But what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm actually going to play that track. Um, and I'm going to pull it up here as soon as I can get to. I'm going to pull this track up. I'm going to play the clean version. And I'm glad that you guys sent me the instrumental. You sent me the vocals, the clean vocals. You sent me the clean track. You sent me the dirty. And you also sent me the dirty vocals. So that is how you should send your music at all times. For each one of your tracks, you should have a clean, a dirty, an instrumental, and an acapella. Plus, what I would really recommend that each of you do is do individual bios and do a group bio as well. And telling your story, just like you just told us, because along with that, that will complete your service pack so that when it does go to the DJs, they know exactly who you are, what you're doing, and how to plan it. And along with this, because we have these vocals, these acapellas, we are able to do a whole bunch of different things with it, remixes, all kinds of stuff that makes it good. So I really appreciate that. And we got some people on here that have popped in too. We got a host on here, a mega host, and she has her own show and she does it. This woman does it just about every day. I want to say she's always talking to somebody. And she's also part of Fleet DJs, and that's the incomparable T Quest. She's up in here. So there may be some opportunity that you get a chance to talk to her as well. But I'm getting ready to play this track right now. Courtney Big Body is here. I call her BB. That's our homie. Then we got my man Tim McCaleb. We call him DJ K Boom. He is actually the CEO of All Eyes on Me DJs.
Hello.
So in that case, I would say he's my boss on my All Eyes on Me DJs.
Nice to meet
But
y'all.
yes, and then we got, of course, Silent Professors in here. Like I said, DJ Rod Flash, DJ Joe Storm is in here, DJ Big Dooley, and of course, yours truly, DJ Square Knot. So I'm gonna pull this track up right now. I'm gonna play this track, and let me know if you guys can hear it. Let me just set my stuff to make sure it's right so that we won't have any issues with that. And it looks like I should be good to go. So while I cue that up, And this is kind of that laid back vibe like you was talking about, which they really enjoyed. Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Let me know if it's too loud or too low. Can you guys hear it?
Yes, we can hear.
Yes.
Yes.
I walked in the place, sat by the bar, all the drinks on me, don't go too far. Sitting by the bartender, asked her for her best mixer, cause the bar is lit, got some rock on ice, maybe we don't have so much fun tonight. Drinks on me, tell your friends don't go on, we gon' party all night. Drinks on me, I got the party on smash, then you're leaving with me, right? Drinks on me, I want everything on my tab, so baby have fun, yeah. Drinks on me, I got drinks on me, I got.
Not even 21, I still got drinks on me. Almost got caught by Peter, all this mink on me. Only 19 and my bank account so tight. You're 22, mama, and I see your future is bright. But that, forget them lines about your name and your sign. I'ma creep up on your mind and ask to hit it from behind. I don't endorse drug use, but take this War and Peace ice cream, D.I.G. Look, drinks on me. I see you over there looking lonely. And I keep looking at your friends and your homie. You know you wanna be right on me. And I say, it look good to see you grinding right on it. I spotted you 2 minutes ago, my code I flaunt it. You said you had a boyfriend, invisible man. 10 bottles of Ciroc, and I made you a fan. Now
I saw you as you walked through that door, and now you're tipsy, keep asking me for more. Pay my bank account is rolling, Hennessy, Patron, and more. I'll get on the floor and show me what you're here for. Oh, yeah. Come and ride with me, baby, this could be a special night for you and a special night for me. Cause the bar is lit, Patron is nice. Girl, yeah. Drinks on me, tell your friends don't go on, we gon' party all night. Drinks on me, got the party on smash, then you're leaving with me, right? Drinks on me, I want everything on my tab, so baby have fun, yeah. Drinks on me, I got drinks on me, no party all night. Got it, baby. Don't just breathe, we gotta say it. We tipsy, roll my bottle, baby. It's all on me, baby. It's all on me, baby. Oh yeah, it's all on me, baby. It's all on me. Tell your friends don't go on, we gon' party all night. I got party on smash, then you're leaving with me, right? I want everything on my tab, so baby, if yeah. I got.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, this is your man DJ Square now, and you just heard D.O.V.3. So, hey, the song rocks, man. It really rocks. But I can sit here and talk to you all day, and I can ask you 1,000 questions. And I saw you guys really into your music, which is good. That's a plus. To be able to enjoy your product. But we got some people here who can ask you some questions and give you some advice. And like I say, I think I've given my advice in terms of the fact that you guys do your bios, do your individual bios as well as your group bio, your rest of your service pack. That will complete your service pack. I love the fact that you guys are all in college and doing your thing and you have your studies going. Some of you have the studies that are relating to the music, which helps the rest of the group, which is a beautiful thing. So shout out to you and I salute you again. And I know the rest of the DJs in the group do the same, as well as the hosts. We really appreciate Eddie reaching out to us for sure, so that we're able to do what we're doing right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it over to the DJs, and of course I'm gonna start with DJ Rod Flash. No, as a matter of I'm gonna start with DJ Rod Flash, and then after Rod Flash, we're gonna go into T Quest and move from there. So Rod Flash, you got any questions or comments?
I like first and foremost, I like the track. So that's. But I'm trying to see. This is actually a question for the manager of the group. What direction are you trying to go with the music, and are you trying to be signed or do it independently?
You say you asking me that question?
You the manager.
Well, I mean, basically, eventually that's the goal, is to get them signed to a situation, but at the same time, it's about building that fan base, getting them out in front of the public more. The struggle really being because of the COVID-19, they haven't been able to go out as much as possible as I would like them to, but eventually I know they're going to get to that. But if the right situation comes along, then we'll look at every possibility from here on. But, so that's the most important.
You're breaking up, but I asked that question because nowadays it seems like you really don't need a label. You probably just need a distribution deal instead of being signed to a label.
That's very true. That's very true. That's why I said we need to look at every situation individually and see how it comes. But it's not any big rush to be always out with any label at this point. It's just all about building up the fan base, building up their catalog, because they want to be around here for the next 20, 30 years. They don't want to be here today and go.
I got you. That's it for me.
Okay, it looks like he dropped off. Okay, T Quest.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
What up?
No, for a second.
So what you got any comments or questions for the group?
I always got comments and questions. First off, I want to thank you for actually telling me about this Zoom and interview, because this is what I do about 20 times a day. But
yes.
I want to say, as a tastemaker in this industry, I think the track is pretty much hashtag vibe. As a manager of the Army Division in Fleet, and as a hip hop artist myself, I love the balance in the group with the singers and the rappers. They blend very well. Sometimes when it comes to groups, either they sound in unison or they sound like 3 or 4 individual artists coming together, and doesn't always have that proper balance.
Right.
And I appreciate a track like this, because nowadays majority of people in this industry, whether it's mainstream or independent, they all starting to sound the same, and that is not a compliment.
Right.
And with everything that's going on nowadays, we're starting to shine more light on the people who stand out the most, and songs like this is going to stand out because it's a vibe, and it's pretty much kind of like a love song, and that's what we need.
Right.
We need that happiness.
Right.
So a lot of people, like the DJs and stuff, we're definitely gonna rock with that. Because sometimes it's not always about booty shaking and turning up. Some people really like to chill. So this right now is perfect for the market. And I know Rod and I was talking about if they're gonna stay independent or being a part of a label. At the end of the day, yes, people are rooting for independent, but if you got the right label with the right deal at the right time, with the right money, with the right contract, you'd be fool not to take it. But at the same time, this is a perfect time to continue to lay that solid foundation down as independent artists. So when you actually do step into that room, they already know what you're talking about. You ain't here with the games. That's how I always encourage independent artists. Make sure you have your PROs, make sure your stuff is encoded, make sure all your stuff is intact ahead of time, because that will help you push more further in this business, because they know that you're serious about it based off how you present yourself. That's why I appreciate Square not saying it's dope that you guys had your DJ service pack, because more seasoned DJs, that's what they're looking for. If they don't see that, they won't pay no mind to your email, and they won't tell you that they just skipped over it neither. Presentation is everything. First impressions is everything. But I think it's a good vibe. I'm going to shut up because there's so many other people on here and I don't want to take all the questions and comments. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. But good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Incomparable T Quest. All right, then we got my man DJ Silent Professor.
What's going on, everybody? 1212 SP Fleet DJs out of DMV. I want to thank y'all again for hopping on the Zoom and debuting your track. First time hearing it, but I definitely love the vibe. It's clean, it's a nice little ride, and y'all played to the strength of that whole party track. So I definitely feeling that. My question for the group is, what's the what's the next big thing you guys would like to work on, the direction that you guys think the group should be headed?
Okay. Well, besides our single, one thing I feel like, us as a group, one thing that we're really aiming to get better at and improve it, as far as like stage presence, you know what I'm saying, and more so knowing how to rock a crowd. We're great artists, but we also want to learn. We're students. We want to learn everything it takes to become a great group of artists. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like our next step is more so getting more training on how to perform, well under pressure, and how to draw people to us, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way. So as T Quest said, development, more so artist development.
All right, definitely feel that. Now, one other thing, you guys coming together, I know you said December, kind of pulled everything together until now, and I commend you guys for, still doing your thing and, working on your craft. So, definitely salute to that. I would say as a group, outside of this interview, how much time do you guys spend together? Like on it, do you guys just hop on, like a Zoom or a conference call and, just start vibing with ideas, especially with COVID, how you guys, collaborate on your ideas?
So what we do is Zoom is really our main source since we all live in different places. So a lot of times when we have ideas or sessions, we may have a writing session where we're trying to write the music for the group, or we're trying to scout new ideas of which direction we want to go as far as completing more songs and potentially dropping an album. We do Zoom. Now, also with Zoom, we meet up. Like our meeting location is Atlanta. So usually what we do is probably a week or two ahead of time, we'll say, okay, guys, we got our ideas set. Now let's put them into action. Studio session a week from now, we're meeting in Atlanta. We're going to stay for a week and let's just get to work. And that's basically how we do everything right now. But when we get back to school, that's when we're really around each other every day when we get to school. Like we're with each other every day, focused in the studio when we're not in band practice. So it's like band practice with schoolwork, band practice, and studio. So that's really our structure, how we do things.
Right. So it seems like you definitely all, and I say that just from listening to the different, your introductions and the track itself, you guys all have that independent vibe, but come together as a group so well. My one thing of advice for, pass it to the next DJ is never let anyone tell you guys where your direction is. If you believe in what you're doing, keep that foot forward and never look back. So I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Most definitely. So our next DJ, we have the CEO of All Eyes on Me DJs. We got DJ K Boom.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
Can you hear me? All
How you
right.
doing?
I agree with everything that lady said before about like the slow. It's kind of like a nice chill slow in between R&B song. Like I play like mostly at the 30 plus clubs, and it's like a mixed crowd. I think that song is like will be like recognized for like you can play like in the beginning, also like in the chill time, like before the bar closed. So I think the younger folks and the older folks can relate to it. You know, that's what we need more of those. You know, what I'm saying, like one side, you know, of music. So, because, you know, like in the club, you won't have everybody jamming to the same kind of music. So, pretty much. And so, Square Knots, that'd be a good song for your show.
Indeed. That's what I was going to tell them at the end.
That's a chill song right there. That's a chill song. We need more of those.
I'm going to tell them at the end.
Yeah. So, I have a question. Like, who inspire you to, like, do music? Like, what artists, like, from the past?
So, well, I'm going to start with me. For me personally, some of my favorite artists would include people as such as Tyrese, Genuine.
Yeah.
And I have to say, Usher.
Usher, okay. I can hear that. I can hear that in the music.
Yeah, I can hear that in the music for sure.
Yeah.
For me, I would have to say Etta James, Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, her. I could really go on and on, but like I feel like those artists, they really inspire me because, you know, my voice is soulful and like it's like I can relate to what they're saying. So yeah.
Okay.
We might have to give you. We might have to have you give us a little taste of something tonight.
Yeah. For me, I would say definitely one artist that, you know, I don't have a bunch of them. One artist that that really influenced me is Notorious B.I.G.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's one artist.
I'm talking about. That's my artist, man. Yes.
Say for me, I'm not really artists don't really influence me that much, but I'm influenced by producers. I like how Zaytoven does his stuff and how Jermaine Dupri and stuff. They would influence different instruments into their music.
Okay.
Cool beans. All very, very, very good pieces of information and great answers. So
actually, I just downloaded the song on my phone, so I got it on my phone, so I picked it up off Shazam.
Cool beans. And
Thank
you
you
guys
so
are
much.
showing up on Shazam. That's what I'm talking about. So that means that you guys are actually got that distributed out there somewhere. So that's a beautiful thing. Because I was gonna talk to you about that and see what distribution company you're using. You know, DistroKid, TuneCore. There's so many of them out there. So, but that's good. You got any other questions, K-Boom?
No, I'm good.
All right. So now we got my man, the myth, the legend, the Baltimore King, Joe Storm. What's up?
Oh, man. What's going on, people?
Hi.
It's good.
What's going
on? I actually had y'all song before this Zoom meeting. Guy Eddie had sent it to me. And I actually I listened to it. I actually like it. I was going to like send a message back and tell him I was going to put it in my rotation. Only thing that I would say is probably on the vocals in certain parts of the song. I think it should be like more filler, probably more backing vocals, behind the the in the song. But other than that, the song is dope.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
I told him at the end to say kind of the same thing. Yep. You got any other questions, Storm? Or any other comments?
Only thing I can say is, keep pushing y'all brand. Like Silent Professor said, don't let nobody lead you in the wrong direction. And be patient in your decision. Nothing should be rushed as far as what you're trying to do or achieve. And that's my only thing to say. Just stay focused and just put out music that moves you and the people. It's not about what's hot and what's popular. I mean, that's all good and everything, but put out music that can move people. And move, and move. If it don't move you, then it ain't gonna move the people. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's my only thing.
Cool beans. Thanks, Joe. Storm in the house. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now we're gonna get to BB in a minute because I want to introduce her a certain way. But we got my man Big Dooley out of H-Town. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Now, I don't have a question. I just want to say, just keep doing y'all thing. I like the song.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
Appreciate it.
Now we have the one, the only, the blend queen of the group, Miss Courtney DJ Big Body. I call her BB. What's up, girl? Talk to her.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. I really don't have much to say because they already said it all. All I can say is it's a bop. I could see myself playing it, like for a wind down or something like that, or even in the beginning. So it's definitely a bop.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So you guys have you guys have obviously made a hit with us in terms of this music. And like I said, there were 6 other individuals that I polled outside of this group who had nothing to do with music. They were just avid people of it, or they were actually in another genre that totally does not relate to it. And they don't listen usually to music outside the genre. And you guys were smashed with all of it. Now, just as K Boom said, I have a radio show, and that radio show is called The Chill Zone with DJ Square Knot. I play every Monday night, 7 to 10 p.m. On WRLY Rock. It's 93.5 Oak, 93.5 FM, and it's you can get it on the website as well, www.oak935.org. Well, the Chill Zone, that should be enough to tell you where this song can be played, and this song fits perfectly. So I am definitely going to put this song in my rotation. And you guys will hear this song from time to time when you tune in. That this song will be on the rotation. I think people will enjoy it. And the fact that K-Boom was able to Shazam it tells me that you guys have already did the distribution piece, which is a beautiful thing. And all I can say is just keep doing what you're doing. I'm looking forward to the single. I'm looking forward to hearing JB. Now that she done mentioned some of the greats of the South Coast, I can't wait to hear her voice. So we will wait on that. And unless you want to give us a little something tonight, I'll leave that totally up to you. But you tell us. And then from there, we'll just keep pumping. But please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Like I say, this will be reposted in the group. So the 1,200 DJs that's in here, plus the connection with the other groups that we have, which matches another 2,000 plus all the other groups that we're with, you'll probably hear roughly about there. Like I say, it's close to a network of about 4,000 DJs total that will connect to this. And along with it being played on the radio station, of course, I'll get some input. I'll get some people that'll reach out to me in my inbox, and I will tell them exactly where to get it. So the one thing I want to make sure, though, is let's go back to what THD was saying in terms of you guys working on basically the stage presence, getting better in front of people and so on and so forth. And the one thing I just want to tell you, man, is just practice. You start getting up your nerves. And just like, you don't have to have a large crowd to perform in front of. You can start out where you are. You guys are, when you guys are at college, if they have showcases or something like that, do the showcases. Does your college have a radio station?
Do they? I think so.
If they have a radio station, I would recommend that you get in contact with the DJs there, with the director there, and get your song played on the campus. And the campus, usually the campus radio stations also surround broadcast in the surrounding areas. So that will help you out as well too. But I would say if you do have that, definitely do that. But if you don't, hey, just keep pushing and keep reaching out to DJs and reaching out to different groups and going from there. But we would definitely like to hear from you again. When you guys release your, when you guys release, when you
I'm
guys
sorry, I
release
ain't mean
your,
to cut you off, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off, but Big Dooley brought up a valid situation. He said, try to get their social media.
yeah, well, that's what I was getting ready to get at.
Okay.
But in order for me, when people are asking for it, one of the things I want to make sure that you guys do is tell us about your social media, because again, as part of your bio, we need to have that. So do you guys have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a Twitter for the group?
Yes.
Okay. And is it just Dove, D.O.V.3?
No, it's official underscore D.
Underscore.
Official underscore?
Official underscore D.O.V.3.
Okay. So official underscore D.O.V.3.
Yes, sir.
Now, is there so there is no dot after the other, there's no dot after the 3, correct?
No.
Okay, cool. And that covers IG, Facebook, and Twitter?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So we will make sure that also is put out there. And let me just make sure that I have read all the comments in the chat block before. Let's see here. Yeah, I will repeat that again, where T-Quest said artist development is key. So that's great. And she said it was a great song, great call. And she had to jump off. And of course, Big Dooley did mention the social medias just as I was walking into. So I really appreciate you guys. I know the group does. We really like what we heard we heard tonight, what we've been hearing over the past several days. And we want to hear from you guys. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can always come to the group. I recommend that you guys become members of the group because you guys are artists, so that way when you see certain things or notifications, or better yet, what you can do is you can take my email, take any of our emails down. If you have a pen and paper, I will give you my personal phone number, and that will be the start to any communication for the group if you want, and that is 919 536
Okay.
9018.
Got you saved.
All right. And my email address is DJ, S as in Sam, K as in Kilo, at djsquarenot.com.
Can you repeat that one more time?
DJ, S as in Sam, K as in Kilo, at djsquarenot.com. djsquarenot.com.
Gotcha.
So you guys stay in contact, send your tracks, do whatever, and we will do them. And you guys are definitely going to be in rotation in several of the DJ playlists here. So we really, really appreciate you guys. Do you guys have any other things you want to share or want to say? All right. Well, once again, I am proud of all of you guys. You guys are your college students. You're doing your thing, and that right there and a plus is a biggie. Stay focused in your studies and do what you got to do. Yes, sir, Eddie.
I just wanted to add one thing, that they are shooting a video for the song in Atlanta at the end of the month. So any DJs need to reach out and maybe come out the video shoot or
July
whatever.
24th.
They are gonna be shooting the money.
They got a video shoot of July 24th.
Yes,
Gossip
sir.
Lounge.
And this is for the Drinks on Me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And this is going to be in ATL.
It's time to bring back that real music.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You know, because I'm going to be honest with you. Guess what? Bring it back, because the one thing that you will hear a lot of DJs say today is R&B is almost gone. There's no real R&B anymore. And you guys are starting to bring that, and what you guys have done is starting to bring that back with that flavor, that chill, and we love that. We love that. There's very few artists out there who are doing it, and you guys, I feel that you guys are going to do that. So please just do your thing and keep us up to date with it. And I think, hey, we'll keep pushing it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So this is the end of a wonderful interview with the one, the only, I would say the incomparable now for sure, D.O.V., D.O.V.3. This group is awesome. They have an awesome song, Drinks on Me. And I feel that it's going to go very far. And several of the DJs also attest to that as well. And we're just going to enjoy and look forward to this group growing and staying in contact with us. So at this point, we'd like to say thank you. Eddie, we'd like to thank you, sir, for reaching out to us and connecting with us to allow us to connect with the group. So we thank you again. Salute to you.
Thank y'all.
To you. Keep the work up. Keep doing what you're doing, my man. And each of you guys keep doing what you're doing. And if there's anything that we can do to help push your projects forward, please let us know. And again,
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
all right.
Thank you.
This is the DJ Information Group, and I'm Square Knot, and we're out. Thank you. All right.